The first question is quite a general one, just to capture views on the bill. So again, not everyone might want to contribute to question one, but it's to ask, will the bill in its current form make a significant difference in supporting a transition to a circular economy and in reducing Scotland's greenhouse gas emissions? And if you think the bill could go further, maybe suggest what needs to happen. Melissa, if it's okay, I'll come to you first and I can work my way along the table.
Okay, thank you very much. I think in its current form, the bill is a step towards a circular economy in Scotland, and I think the bill will particularly increase the visibility of materials because there are some specific measures there to help increase us to have more clarity on how circular Scotland is and how the circular economy is advancing. So, for example, we'll have a strategy that will be revised every 5 years. We'll have targets and obligations for local authorities to comply with recycling, as well as duty for businesses to publish about their waste and data on unsold goods. So I think that is a step forward. However, I think that the bill is tackling the smaller issues within an economy because I'm not convinced that we have enough measures within the bill to really significantly change how people and how businesses behave in this country. I'm not convinced that targets on their own are enough, or that criminalising behaviours as well is enough. So it would be good. I appreciate that the bill has, perhaps is limited because of how the devolved legislation works, and perhaps the Scottish Parliament doesn't have all the powers to change behaviours, but there would be other measures that could be more efficient. So, for example, instead of criminalising the behaviours of a minority, it would be better to improve the recycling and the waste infrastructure in the country. And other measures as well, for example, incentives for more circular, sustainable products would be much more effective in changing how people behave compared to criminalising certain actions. And specifically on the unsold goods, I think it's good in a way to have legislation and businesses to be more transparent about their unsold goods. But I did read the Amazon response to the bill quite closely. And Amazon, for example, they already have a number of measures to deal with the unsold goods. They'll sell at discounted prices. They have the Big House project in Fife. For example, I think just as Amazon, other businesses are doing what they can to tackle the unsold goods because it's good for them. If they have less unsold goods, they'll obviously become more profitable. Equally, in terms of charging goods, the bill proposes a charge for cups. I think it will work very well for cups, but what about beyond the cups? There's nothing there for, let's say, takeaway containers and so on. So I think the bill is definitely, to summarize, I think the bill is a step forward, but when I ask myself, will the bill really have a significant impact towards net zero, I have to say I think it will be very negligible in its current form.